know the body. That's just how I feel when I'm around you, shawty.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Symone and AJ show. I am AJ and
I'm Symone.
First, I would just like to take a moment and say Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Can we also just acknowledge how beautiful Symone looks today?
Thank you. I'm very festive with the red. AJ went with the blue, but that's okay.
Yeah. Blue's a very loving color with this light, I think.
Calm and, you know, it balances with the red.
This is Symone and I's 4th Valentine's Day together.
Yes. Oh, I should have showed the old picture. The one that's on my wall from our Valentine's Day like 3 years ago.
Go grab
2
it.
years ago? Okay. Valentine's Day 2016. You guys see that?
Oh, there's just a little bit of a glare.
There we go.
There, she found it. That is
That's us.
just some young whippersnappers right there.
Yeah, 2016. There it is.
February 14th, 2016.
At one of our favorite restaurants in LA, CNO.
So February 23rd is like our 6 months date. So this February will be 3.5 years together.
Oh gosh, wow.
She's never loved me more.
That's true.
But this is a special video. Symone and I, since it's kind of the day of love, you know, Valentine's Day, wanted to give some relationship advice.
Yeah, do like a little relationship Q&A, give some advice. It's a little last minute, so we found questions that were already asked on, like, I think it was a Reddit page, and then someone took it and put it on this separate page. So I'm gonna answer some questions. So
we'll let Symone start listing questions off, and her and I will break them down as best as we can. We'll have a lot of scenarios from our own relationship we're gonna throw in here at you guys.
Yes.
So take it away, babe.
Okay, so, do we want to start with an existential question that someone asked, or something a little more sketchy?
You're the question master right now, so whatever you says goes.
All right, the first question someone asked is, what is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. I haven't heard any of these questions yet.
I think, well, to answer that question, it's obviously really deep. I think love is a lot of different things. You got your family love, friend love, romantic, but it's just about caring for other people, I think. I mean, to sum it up in the easiest way possible, but I think love's just what makes the world go round.
You know, that's a really sweet and wholesome answer.
Thanks. It's a difficult question.
It's really important, first of all, to love yourself.
Yes, self-love.
Number one out of it all. Number one. You're the star player on your own team, all right? You got to make sure you're taking care of yourself.
I think that's really one of the most important ones, because I know people say this, and like, I just think it's really true. You have to love yourself first before you can love someone else properly. To love someone well, I think you need to love yourself first.
And before I met Symone, that was probably the biggest thing I was working on. I was kind of just rolling solo dolo, trying to work on myself and be totally content being on my own. Yeah. Then she freaking stumbled in on me and rocked my world up. So
yeah, I think self-love is a continuing thing. You know, you continue to learn yourself and love yourself better, but it's very important. Okay, next one. This person asks, what do I do when the boy I like is one of my best friend's boyfriend?
Oh, okay. So I'll try to answer that as one of the girlfriend.
Yeah, you can do it from
side
your perspective.
So, you go ahead. You take the lead on this one.
So, I mean, there's nothing to do, I would say, because if that person's really one of your best friends, then, I mean, if you try to pursue something with her boyfriend, then you're gonna ruin that relationship. And it's also like, two things. You're gonna ruin that relationship, and even if you do get the guy, why would you want a guy that would leave like that and do something sketchy? Just like, it's not gonna be good
for your best friend.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. And maybe you should think about, why do I think I like this guy? Maybe you just like the way he treats your friend, and you're like, I wish I had something like that. Maybe it's not really about him. It's just about how well he treats your friend. Dude,
you're spot on with these answers. You've already read these questions.
Well, I read a few, but I didn't read them all.
Can you read it back to me one more time?
What do I do when the boy I like is one of my best friend's boyfriend?
See, that's the thing. She's saying she just likes this person. It's not that serious if you just like someone, all right? It would be different if you were head over heels in love, you know?
Yeah.
Then, I don't know, is it worth ruining that relationship with your best friend over a girl or a guy?
Yeah, is it worth it? And even if you feel like you have some feelings for someone, it's like, do you think that they're reciprocated?
Yeah, that's the sketchy part.
You know, to put yourself out there like that and to ruin two things. It's just not a good idea.
Next question.
Next question. Let's see. My boyfriend of nearly 6 years won't propose to me. Help.
Huh. Well, Symone and I have been together for 3.5 years, so I'm well on my way.
I would just say, instead of like help, because help just seems like it's different if like, well, these questions don't give a lot of background. So if you feel like you've talked about it and he's like, no, like this is not a thing.
Yeah.
Then it's like maybe you need to think about where you see yourself, and maybe if he's not fitting in with that plan and you're like, I need to find someone else, then you need to decide that. But if it's just like clock is ticking,
yeah,
I just
you guys
don't
have
know.
never talked about it.
If you haven't talked, then I would just say start talking about it and see it. If you're getting the feeling that he's not on that page at all, then you need to decide, am I okay just waiting forever potentially? Or maybe if that's really, you know what you want, then that might not be the person for you. So
many people love to ask Symone and I, when are you guys getting married? When are you doing this and that?
Love the question.
And Symone and I talk about it plenty.
That might be whatever not.
That's a lot of mod pizza. A lot of mod pizza just came out.
Yikes.
But she knows that as soon as I saw her, I fell in love with her. She doesn't believe that, I don't think, really. But it was love at first sight for me. And in that moment, I was like, oh, I'm going to marry this girl. So I know it will happen. Just got to wait for the right time. And
yeah. I think what's more important is that you're on the same page. And if you feel like you're not on the same page, then talking about it and seeing if you can get there and not get there, you know, then that's what's important to figure out. Don't just stay with someone just because you think, oh, it's 6 years, like I'm have to stay. Like if that's not the right person for you and they don't want the same things, like sometimes you just
get up out of there, dog.
Yeah, don't just stay. It's like, oh, it's 6 years, like I've wasted time. Like everyone's, you know, you meet people for a certain reason. Maybe that wasn't the one to be with forever, but you know, just talk with them. See. Okay. Yeah. My boyfriend doesn't make me feel special anymore. What do I do?
You know what?
I don't know. Just
I think when it comes to relationships, communication is key.
Yeah.
If you're not feeling special, but your boyfriend thinks he's making you special, how's he gonna know otherwise?
Yeah.
So
I think
guys and girls, they gotta talk it out and express their feelings how they're feeling. If nobody knows your feelings, how are they gonna know how you're feeling?
That's true. I think you have to say, you know, why you're not feeling special. And this goes for guys too. Maybe they, you know, it's cliche that only girls should be the one that's getting spoiled, but it's like, if you feel like you're not special anymore, talk to them. But I do know girls have the thing of like, I want you to buy me flowers without me having to tell you to buy me flowers. You know, like, so maybe you don't want to be like, I don't want to have to tell him what to do, but you could just be like, hey, maybe we should do something special together. Like, would you want to plan something? Or, you know, give them a little help so it's not like, well, I planned this whole date, so it doesn't make me feel special. But it's like, give them some hints that you want to do something. It's easy to get comfortable. So just say it, you know? They just might not know. Okay.
Communication is key.
How important is it to say I love you every day?
I feel like if you love someone, you're going to tell them regardless.
Yeah.
I feel like I definitely say I love you too much.
I don't think so.
I understand the question. It's like saying it too much. Is it taken away from how much you really? Is it doling the love?
Right. Yeah. By saying it so much, so like it loses its meaning. I remember watching, side note, a Trisha and Jason video, and he was saying that Trisha says it too much, and she's like, no, I don't. So some people do have a thing where they think it's like it's too much. You're doing it too much.
It comes down to the person and the personality, to where like Symone and I love the of each other, so we're totally comfortable saying we love you. Like I love you all the time.
Yeah, I think from like once we first said I love you, it was like not a big deal to say it after, and I think
it was so natural.
Yeah, it comes to how you're raised too, because I know a lot of people are weird with it. It's like you're not used to hearing your parents say it, or like even your siblings don't say it. It's like I'm just not used to doing that. But with us, we're both like every time we talk to our parents on the phone at the end, it's like, okay, love you, bye. Yeah. It's like just a natural
no matter
thing
if we just talked to them 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly. So some people it's just a comfort level. So if you have a partner you feel like you're an I love you person, they're not, then again you can talk to them about it. But I personally would be like, what's the big deal about me saying I love you? But then other people it's like, you don't say it back enough. I don't know. It's weird.
I think the first time you say it is really the biggest one.
Yeah.
And then after that it's like, okay, we've established that we can continue to say it whenever we want, and we're still going to feel the same way. it's not going to like annoy us. I don't know.
True. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it comes down to, do they show you that they love you? So if you feel like they don't say it enough, but they show it, then maybe just
showing it is
brush off the shoulder, you know? That's what matters. There's plenty of people who say it and don't show it, and then it's just like, it doesn't mean anything. So
yeah.
Don't want to get
showing it is more important. Show me, don't tell me, is what Coach Marty Wilson used to say in practice to us.
True. And how often should you see the person you're dating?
Well, Symone and I live with each other.
Yes, but I guess to start off, let's say this is a newer couple.
Yeah.
How often do you see them? Let's think back to when
I'm trying to think, like, how quick would it take for you to get annoyed of me early on and be like, okay, I need my own space. Because that's every relationship. You're not used to having someone around 24/7. It's like a gradual period where it's like, I love the shit out of Symone, but sometimes I just need to be by myself. As that's like the introvert in me coming out, and I know that's the same with Symone.
Exactly.
Where it's like you need to be by yourself for just a little bit to like clear your mind and go surf, go play basketball.
Yeah, for sure. And like you said, I'm the same way sometimes, and especially like I'm just used to having alone time because I was an only child growing up. And so I'm like used to doing stuff by myself, or, you know, I'm just entertaining myself.
Yeah.
But I think for us early on, we liked to be around each other.
Yeah.
Obviously, we weren't living together, and it's like we had school and things to keep us, that just happened to keep us apart during the day. But, you know, it's important to find those things you like to do and other people you like to spend time with, and like being okay not being together.
I think it weirds people out how much Symone and I like to be together. Because, like, she's legit my best friend. I could be around her 24/7 and not get annoyed of her. Yeah,
that's true. I feel the same way. And it's like, even if we are on each other's nerves or it's like whatever, I'd still like to be around him.
Yeah.
It's like, even like the times when it's like, he's like, are you upset? And he's like, do you want me to leave you alone? It's like, no, not really. It's like, we just like to be around each other. But that's just when it's, you know, boyfriend, but really like your best friend. So it's a little different. All right. But in terms of like putting a date number on it, I don't know.
Dude, that's a hard question to ask. Each individual relationship's different. And that's the thing. It's hard to say, oh, you'll know when you really love someone. But with Symone, I really knew when I loved her because I could easily be around her for a really long time. That's not like the telling situation, like if you love someone or not.
Yeah.
But it is an indicator if you can spend time with them and not get annoyed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, this one's a good one for you. I'm shy. How do I ask girls out?
Okay. So I grew up really shy. I don't think Symone believes me.
I do believe you, but not when I met him, he just wasn't shy. But I think it was over time.
And it was something I definitely had to work on. I think people focus too much on like, oh, I need a pickup line, an icebreaker, anything. I think just starting a conversation normal is the way to go. Because like that other stuff seems like a little corny and weird to me. I've always just wanted to be myself and not try to put on a persona that's not me, because I'm totally not the person that would be like, oh, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Yeah. That's just, it's corny. I mean, that might work if that's your vibe or something, like you're just that kind of guy. I don't know. Girls want a confident man, and if you can just go up to a girl and have a conversation, she's gonna be like, oh, he's confident and normal. I can talk to him. It's the guys that throw weird stuff at girls that they're like, what the heck? Yeah.
Just be yourself, be normal, have a normal conversation with someone, and develop a relationship with them before you start throwing pickup lines out. I don't know.
Yeah, I think just be yourself, and like, even if you're a shy person, trying to go to the complete opposite and being like, you know, doing lines or whatever, it's going to seem unnatural. So that the girl's probably going to pick up on you feeling strange, so it's not going to work anyway. So if you're a little more shy, just start with something small, like, you know, hey, how are you? Like if you're in a class, let's say, you can just be like, hey, how are you? You know, if you're sitting down before class, like, oh, how was the homework for you last night? Like something small where it's like you're just barely starting a conversation.
I'll
she's
say
not
that
intimidated.
Find something relatable in your early conversations, and that's an easy way to talk about stuff.
Definitely.
Your homework, I don't know,
anywhere you're at, you can find something, you know, like if you're in the same class, talk about homework. Even if you're at just the same campus and you're standing in line at food, like, oh, just, you know, bring something about school or about, you know, getting lunch, or if you're meeting someone at the gym, like it's just an easy way to start with something relatable because you're in the same place.
Well, guys, that was relationship advice from Symone and AJ. We're coming up on 3.5 years here. We just wanted to make this video to see if we could help anyone out, or if you guys were curious in any way.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see more videos like this about relationship advice, let us know down below in the comments.
Have a happy Valentine's Day, guys. Love is in the air.
Make sure to love, like, and subscribe.
And remember, even if you don't have a Valentine, you have self-love.
Oh yeah. Love yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself to a little din-din.
A little cocktail, a little movie on your own, a little flowers, a little chocolate, a little wine. You know, do your thing. Girl, guy, whatever.
Well, from Symone and I, we love you all. Hope you have a great day.
Yes.
Peace.
I'm off a tab with that synthetic sundown. 45 minutes till the shit set it. Check it for the kid, I had a chin check him, big move.